In this module, you will learn about the internal structure of the earth. Before, let's get a background of how the earth was formed. 4.5 billion years ago, the earth started off as a round ball of molten material revolving around the sun. There were volcanoes all over the place with hot lava and gas everywhere. But slowly, over many years, the earth started to cool down. Slowly, over many years, the top layer of the earth was cool enough to harden. This is the ground we walk on today. We call it the earth's crust, just like a crust of bread. Deep down underground, the earth is still full of melted hot rock. And gradually, over a long time, plants started to grow, bugs started to live, and life on the earth began to form. The earth, our homeland, is a unique and dynamic planet. It is constantly undergoing changes inside and outside. Have you ever wondered what lies in the interior of the earth? Just like an onion, the earth is made of several concentric layers with one side another. The outmost layer over the earth's surface is called the crust, and it is the thinnest of all the layers. Do you know the crust forms only 0.5% of the volume of the earth? 16% consists of mantle and 83% makes the core. This layer can be classified into oceanic crust and continental crust. The oceanic crust, that is, the crust beneath the ocean, is only 5 km thick. On the other hand, continental crust can be as thick as 35 km. However, considering the Earth's size, the crust is quite thin. The Earth's crust is thinnest in valleys and thickest under mountain ranges. The main mineral constituent of continental crust are silica and alumina. Thus, it is called Sial. The oceanic crust mainly consists of silica and magnesium. Therefore, it is called Sima. Just beneath the crust is the mantle, which extends up to a depth of 2,900 km. It is the thickest among all the layers that comprises the earth. It is made of viscous materials. The temperature and pressure within the mantle is so high that makes the material of mantle very viscous. That means although it is liquid form, it is not flow freely. This viscous material within the mantle is called magma. The innermost layer is the core with a radius of about 3,500 km. It is mainly made of nickel and iron. Thus, it is called Ni. Ni stands for nickel and Fe ferrous, that is iron. The material in the outer core is in liquid state, whereas the temperature in the inner core is ranging from 5,000 to 6,000 degrees Celsius. The pressure in the inner core is so high that the material gets solidified. In order to reach the center of the earth, which is not possible, you will have to dig a hole 6,000 km deep on the ocean floor. And the deepest mine in the world is in South Africa. It is about 4 km deep. And In search for oil, engineers have to dug a hole about 6 kilometers deep. In this module, you learn that the earth is made up of different layers. The topmost layer is called the crust, and it is the thinnest of all the layers. This can be classified into oceanic crust and the continental crust. The oceanic crust is known as Sima and continental crust is known as Sial. Just below the crust is the highly viscous layer called the mantle, and it is the thickest among all the layers that comprises the earth. The innermost layer is the core with a radius of about 3500 km.